real goodness is to understand God. That is real good.
There are certain things that you don't, that are good, that you can accept as being good, just by themselves. You see an old lady who gets run over by a car. You go and help her. Now, there are certain things that are good by themselves, I think, and that people will react and do the good thing, even though they mightn't have any concept of God.
No. Unless you have got the real platform, how you can do good? Just like our Madhudini Maharaj was realized to you, they have done some good in legal affairs. But unless you are a lawyer, legal man, how can you do it? You have a mind to do good. But if you are not a lawyer, how could you do it?
But there would be a lot of lawyers that do good about God.
I am talking of yourself. If one does not know what is good, then how will you do good? The first business is that he must know what is good. Then he can do something good. Otherwise, what is the use of jumping like monkey? So therefore, anyone who is posing himself as leader to do good to the society, he must know first of all what is good. But you should see whether you are successful. And what is the standard of success? The standard of success is whether you have pleased God. You read this?
What is it?
Atah pungbi dijashreshta.
Atah
pungbi.
Atah pumbir dvijasreshta.
Another word.
Tapumbir dvijasreshta varnashram vigbhagjaha Shvanustisyasya dharmasya samsiddhi haritosvanam. O best among the twice-born, it is therefore concluded that the highest perfection one can achieve by discharging his prescribed duties, dharma, according to caste divisions and order of life, is to please the Lord, Hari.
That is it. That's it. So, whether by my profession, by my business, by my talent, by my capacity, there are different categories. Whether I have pleased God, then it is it. India is still, if one has a very good garden and flowers, if somebody goes, sir, I want to take some flowers from your garden for worshipping God. Yes, you can take. They will be very glad.
This man, his livelihood depended on those flowers, and I think his possessions were more important to him, unfortunately.
It's a funny story. There's a funny follow-up to that one, and that is that the flowers were taken from two men that ran nurseries, and we had to go through an appeal to finally get home. But just before the appeal came on, the boys needed a glass house because they've got special plants which we've got outside here. And they didn't know anything about glass houses, so they're driving around. And one said, well, let's go and find out something about glass houses. Oh, there's a nice nursery. So the car drives up, you see. Devotee goes out, and he said, excuse me, sir, but we're interested in glass houses. will you please get out of my land? Say nursery. Out of 200 nurseries around the area, he picked that particular one.
Jashasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarvai gunai tattva samasati sura harama bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manorathena asato dhavatu vahi. The meaning is that anyone who is God conscious, devotee, he has got all the good qualities. What we consider as good qualities, he has got. And similarly, one who is not a devotee of God, he has no good quality. Because he will hover on the mental platform. There are different platforms. Bodily concept of life, general, and this body. Therefore, my business is to satisfy the senses. This is bodily concept of life. And others, they are thinking, I am not this body, I am mind. Well, they are going on mental speculation, like philosophers, thoughtful men. And above that, there is intelligent class of men practicing some yoga. And spiritual platform is above that. First bodily concept, gross, then mental, then intellectual, then spiritual. So this Krishna consciousness movement is on the spiritual platform, above body, mind and intelligence. But actually we should come to that platform because we are spirit soul. We are neither this body, nor this mind, nor this intelligence. So, one who is on the platform of spiritual consciousness, they have got everything. Intelligence, proper use of mind, proper use of the body. Everything is there. He must be at the same time, although he is hero, he must be generous. Just like Alexander the Great, perhaps you know this story, he arrested one thief. So when he was arrested and he was being judged by Alexander, the thief pleaded that what is the difference between you and me? You are a great thief, I am a small thief. So Alexander understood it and got him with his yes. This is generosity. He must agree to the principle.
Well, there's another one, the battle. Remember the big battle? Where the opposition, what was his name, was on the ground, and he said...
Abhimanyu was surrounded by the Maharathis. There was no mercy then. So now Garna was objecting that you cannot shoot a man if he gets off his chariot. And Krishna said there was no mercy with Abhimanyu, so therefore there will be no mercy now.
Tit for tat.
But where was the generosity then?
Now what that is happening? Tit for tat.
Was that generosity?
Huh?
Was that, where was the generosity?
There's times, Wally, surely, there's times for the...
That is war tactics. That is war tactics.
He's going to bring some prasadam for you.
Give some prasadam for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We invited everyone over to one Ukasrava's house one night. We had a big party, and Wally came and Raymond came, and they became very much addicted to prasadam.
Song Saradhavanandaniradokam Tadaya karuna ghanaganatyam Prapta sakalana gunanavasham Bande Gurasri Charanarabindam